Morning prayer. Lord, teach me to listen closely today. In a world filled with noise, opinions, urgency, and constant movement, help me quiet my heart so I can recognize your voice. Train my spirit to notice the gentle nudges, the subtle warnings, the calm instructions that often come without volume or force. Teach me that listening to you is not only done in moments of prayer, but in stillness, awareness, and surrender throughout the day. Help me understand that obedience begins with attention. Before action, before decision, before response, help me listen. Remove distractions that keep me from hearing you clearly. Silence the inner noise of fear, doubt, pride, and impatience that competes with your guidance. Give me discernment to recognize what is from you and the wisdom to pause when I am unsure. Lord, help me follow your guidance, even when it's quiet. Sometimes your direction is not dramatic or obvious. Sometimes it does not come with clear signs or instant reassurance. Teach me to trust that your silence is not absence, and that your quiet leading is still purposeful. Help me obey even when I don't fully understand the reason or outcome. I choose obedience over comfort today. I choose to follow you even when it stretches me, challenges my habits, or asks me to let go of what feels familiar. Obedience often requires sacrifice, of convenience, of ego, of control. Teach me to see obedience not as restriction, but as protection. Not as loss, but as alignment with your will. Lord, I confess that there are moments when I hesitate to obey because I fear discomfort, rejection, or uncertainty. In those moments, strengthen my trust. Remind me that you see the full picture when I only see a part. Help me remember that delayed obedience is still disobedience, and that your timing is always wiser than mine. Teach me to obey in small things, not just in big decisions. Help me release pride that insists on my own way. Teach me to submit my plans, opinions, and preferences to you. When my desires conflict with your will, give me the courage to choose you. Remind me that surrender is not weakness, but strength rooted in trust. Help me obey, even when obedience feels lonely. There will be moments when following you means standing apart, saying no when others say yes, or choosing integrity when compromise feels easier. In those moments, remind me that I am never truly alone. Your presence is enough, and your approval matters more than any validation this world can offer. Lord, teach me that obedience is an act of love. When I obey you, I am choosing relationship over rebellion, trust over fear, faith over doubt. Let my obedience flow from love, not obligation. Help me obey not because I'm afraid of consequences, but because I trust your heart. Strengthen my obedience when emotions run high. When anger, frustration, sadness, or exhaustion cloud my judgment, anchor me in truth. Help me pause before reacting and listen for your guidance. Teach me to obey even when my emotions push me in another direction. Lord, help me recognize the blessings hidden in obedience. Even when obedience feels costly at first, help me trust that it leads to peace, clarity, and growth. Open my eyes to see how obedience shapes my character, strengthens my faith, and aligns my life with your purpose. Teach me patience in obedience. Some instructions require waiting, restraint, or persistence. Help me not rush ahead of you or lag behind. Teach me to move in step with your timing. Help me wait without complaining and trust without doubting. Lord, guard my heart against selective obedience, choosing only what feels easy or agreeable. Teach me to obey fully, not partially. Help me follow you even in areas where I struggle, resist, or feel uncomfortable. Transform those areas with grace and truth. Help me obey in my relationships. Teach me to forgive when you ask me to forgive, to speak truth with love, and to set boundaries when necessary. Help me love people well without compromising obedience to you. Let my relationships reflect your wisdom and guidance. Lord, help me obey in my work, my responsibilities, and my daily routines. Teach me diligence, honesty, and integrity. Help me do my work as an offering, even when it feels unseen or unappreciated. Let obedience shape my work ethic and my attitude. Teach me to obey when you call me to rest. Sometimes obedience means slowing down, saying no, or letting go of productivity. Help me trust that rest can also be an act of obedience when you ask me to pause and restore. Lord, help me obey with joy, not resentment. Transform my heart so obedience becomes a response of trust, rather than resistance. Let me find freedom in following you, knowing that your commands are rooted in love and wisdom. When I stumble or fail to obey, meet me with grace. Help me repent quickly, learn humbly, and move forward without shame. Teach me that failure does not disqualify me, but pride and refusal can delay growth. Lord, align my desires with your will. The more my heart reflects yours, the more natural obedience becomes. Shape my character so obedience flows from who I am becoming, not just what I am doing. As I walk through this day, help me remain attentive to your voice. In decisions big and small, lead me gently. Help me trust that obedience today prepares me for what lies ahead. I choose obedience over comfort. I choose trust over control. I choose faith over fear. Lead me gently, Lord, and help me walk in step with you, listening closely, following faithfully, and surrendering fully.